It's because this looks like the head, the hand.
That's a very creative aspect. I did not think of that.
You know, he reminds me of my dad. My dad will be knocking the door for 5 minutes. He goes like, I've been outside for an hour. This one came out stupid. I'll just make another one.
It's a numbers game. Someone has to come out smart, right? Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Offbeat Reactions. I'm Kimmy.
And I am Guns, and if you guys are new to this channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you guys get notified every time we put up a video, which is every
Monday to Friday.
Yeah, and what are we reacting to today?
Yeah, that was you. Today we're reacting to... What? Oh, okay. I thought it died. Today we're reacting to a movie. It came out 2018, but it's called... Is it Tumbbad or Tumbbad? 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 I don't know. I'm doing everything for you, okay? Come on.
Tumbbad.
Tumbbad.
Tumbbad or Tumbbad?
Tumbbad. And it's with Soham Shah.
Soham
Shah.
So it is directed by Rahi Anil Bharv. And Anand L. Rai is one of the producers of the movie.
And let's get right into it because it was recommended, right, by people?
Yeah, for a while.
Baby. It's this thing Voldemort, you know, in Harry Potter.
You can't say
He
Voldemort.
who must not be named. Voldemort.
Stop saying Voldemort. You seem like you were about to freak out because you thought something was gonna pop out.
I know, I was like, oh, please don't be a creepy face.
I watched so many horror films, I'm like not surprised at this point. Unless they were clowns, then we'd escape. But that looks really good. Like, that looks interesting. You know, I'm a bit iffy when it comes to horror films.
Me too.
Like non-American horror films. But 3 was really good.
I think it's the storytelling that really brings us in because that's where we're really picky. We don't like the senseless like jump scares has no storyline.
Yeah.
We like the ones where you kind of have to follow the story to kind of figure out where this issue is occurring while they're being haunted. Yeah, that's what I like.
What was creepy was like that beating heart that was not inside a body, and then there was that figure that's sitting there with like those glowing eyes, and I was like that's creepy. But when he's like going through whatever that cave or whatever, that was giving me like that tunnel that was going down. That was giving me
claustrophobic.
Yeah, like because I get claustrophobic. Remember when my brother threw me in that box of pillows? yeah, like that kind of feeling.
I just remember because
I fell face in. Okay.
No, because I didn't know she fell that deep in. When she went, the box is like this, so she went all the way.
It was fun though. Shoot. But I was like dying at that point. But yeah, so we did a little bit of research. So Rahi Anil Bharv, who's the director of the film, he wrote the script based on a story a friend had told him about.
It was like a scary story, like a little.
Yeah, it was a story. So he told him a story in 1993, right? And it was written by a Marathi writer, Narayan Tharev. And he said that the story made him crap his pants, but it was his friend's narration that left a scar on his psyche.
What I found interesting is when he went back, actually, to his notes, like the friend, how he told the story, he actually, you know, it was said like he described it as utterly bland, mundane, and forgettable when you read it. But what kept
it was
him,
his friend's story, right?
Yes,
his friend's narration,
and that's what hooked him in because I really think what took into the big factor making this is the fact that he needed to make sure that the story that the friend told it brought to life and it struck fear to the audience, and that's what he strived mainly in this movie because he didn't want it to be. I think when he just read it just word for word, it's boring, but he was like, I need to bring how my friend brought it to me.
It takes a really good storyteller. Like some people are really good at like narrating stories or events that they went through, and you just get sucked in, you get reeled into what they're saying.
Yo, there was this one girl, she knew how to tell a scary story and she was very good at making the sound effects, and it was perfect. But damn, that's like... It's like something to strive for.
But he worked on the stories since then. And he wrote his, I think, first draft in 1997. And at that point, he was only 18 years old. Then from 2009 to 2010, he created a 700-page storyboard for the film.
That's a lot.
Yeah, and it took a few hurdles for him to get this movie made, though.
Because you know why? I think it's hard, especially when he knows the story was mundane. So I can only imagine how hard he had to work to make sure sure the way he remembered the friend saying it translated back into the movie. Because it's hard when you have to be the director. How can I make it creepy enough so the story won't be distracting?
It's not easy to get a good creepy story into.
It's hard.
You know, like narrating a good horror story. But one of the fun facts of this movie is that it's the first Indian film to be screened at the 75th Venice International Film Festival.
And another fun fact is when I looked at the 75th Venice International Film Festival, the name Guillermo del Toro was named the president of the jury for the main competition section. And it was like such an amazing thing because you and I know who this director is. Like,
I'm a fan.
Listen, you and I watched a lot of his movies, like Pan's Labyrinth, Shape of Water, Hellboy.
If you guys haven't watched Pan's Labyrinth, it's on Netflix. If you guys are in India, hopefully you guys can watch it, because some movies are not available in other countries.
That one was a masterpiece for him.
Oh, and Shape of Water was really interesting. Like, it was a really good, like, it really makes you think about a lot of stuff, you know?
Except for that one.
But Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark was another Guillermo del Toro movie.
Yeah, you know what's funny though? He does have a signature when he does certain things. It's very dark in his own way. But when I saw the trailer for Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, I was like, it looks very what he would do, Guillermo del Toro. Like the way, I think like how he, not decorates, but how he sketches like the idea of how the horror should look. He does have a signature. They all have a creepy vibe to it.
Yeah, but you know the creepiness, the element of creepiness or horror in his films
is subtle.
It's subtle, which is something I found in Tumbbad.
Yeah.
It's subtle. It's not creepy in the sense that there doesn't need to be unnecessary jump scares. Yep. It's more like the element of storytelling itself is creepy. Like what the events that are taking place, that in itself is creepy enough that you don't need that extra flair of unnecessary, jump scares.
And I think that's what Guillermo did, because The Orphanage was a horror film, but it was not jump scare.
Yeah.
He did enough scare to the point there was enough twist at the end. That's what the main thing is.
Hi friends, thanks for choosing our video. For more videos, subscribe our channel and hit that bell icon for notification. If you like our video, please hit that like button and share it.